y'all already know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? Y'all now tuned into 38 Mayne Trayne, Goat TalkTv, you know what I'm saying? And this is where everything go down at in the 985. If you ain't rocking with this, I don't know what you're rocking with, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't coming over here and shopping with this, I don't know what you got going on. This is the shit, goddamn. It's like the Whitney Williams show. Goddamn, but with no further ado, I got one of the hottest niggas in the 985, you know what I'm saying, here with me today, you know what I'm saying, for to come park his ass right here, goddamn it, you're gonna get everything you wanna get out of him, you know what I'm saying, and there's no other, no one better. I'm talking about a soul wide warrior, goddamn, you know what I'm saying, my homie, my little bro, goddamn it, Karen motherfucking Spirit, goddamn it. You heard me? What's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? Then he got the French with him, you know what I'm saying? The Frenchy Montana, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to say that their introduction was phenomenal.
Oh, man, appreciate you, know what I'm saying? I'm always going to big up the best, you know what I'm saying? And this is what we do right here. We big up people right here, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to put nobody down. But sometimes we have situations we're going to have to talk on, goddamn it. But when we leave here, they're going to be resolved and everything going to be smooth sailing, you know what I'm saying? So,
yes, Lord.
I ain't going to hold y'all that long. We're going to jump straight into it, goddamn, because I know everybody want to see what his inputs is and how his thoughts and his beliefs and everything he got going on, you know what I'm saying? They want to know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to know, you know, so that's why y'all tune in. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share, and comment under there. We're going to start reacting to the comment because it's not live, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you do. You have to comment on there and tell me what you like or what you want to ask him. And he going to be tagged in, and everybody else, whoever do something on here, going to be tagged in. And we're going to chat back with you right there, you know what I'm saying?
Believe that.
So, first thing I want to ask him is, how do you feel being the NBA young boy of the Hoodie Challenge? Damn it, and getting all the views that you got right now. The NBA young boy with the views.
Oh man, it's a blessing all in one, you know, like we competing. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day we competing, we all want the same thing, and you know, like the bigger picture is really just spreading light on the 985 period. But to have like the most views out of everybody, knowing that where we come from, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people expected it to be somebody else, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a blessing, man. It just let me know I got to keep grinding, keep going, and there's people out there that's listening besides just our section, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just putting on for us, really. It's a blessing, bro.
Right, because you know, like 20,000 of them views, or maybe just say 15,000 of the views was strictly from Hammond, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the other ones, you know what I'm saying, that goes like Texas, Mobile, Alabama, you know what I'm saying? Oh, because you like, I think you up like, what, 40?
I don't know.
30?
We ain't checking the numbers right now. We focused on the music, so I don't know. But I'm pretty sure like by now we probably close to that, if not already done hit that. But you know, we working.
Most
man.
definitely. My next question is, what do you think you bring to the game that nobody else can bring to the game?
Originality, authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not out here trying to portray something that I'm not. Like everything I rap about in my music, you know, it sound the way it sounds just because that's my lifestyle. That's really how I'm living. Like when I say like I'm really pulling up in a foreign and it got all white seats and it look like they've been bleached. Like I'm really living like that. You know, like I don't have to make up lies about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was raised around OGs. I come up under niggas who, you know, really just was in love with the sport. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's whatever you want to pertain that to the game, you know, music, you know, hustling, working, like they was just true to it. You know what I'm saying? I think I just bring like that originality to the game to where you don't have to be what everybody expect you to be in order to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's just I'm true to myself, bro. Like that's what I think.
Right. That's a good answer, you know what I'm saying? You ain't bullshit on that, goddamn. I like everything you just said on that. But the other one is, how long does it take you to write your Hot 16?
Honestly, if I like the song, if I like it,
right?
Maybe 20 minutes, maybe.
If that's 20 minutes, it's done. You done wrote it, but now you running it back and rehearsing it before you go into the booth.
Nah, 20 minutes we done. 20 minutes. So a lot of people don't know, but like when I record on my first take. Like when I'm writing and when I'm brainstorming, I'm rapping it how I'ma rap it on the microphone. So that way, when I'm down to like my last few bars and it's time for me to rehearse it in my head, I already know how it's gonna sound on the track, So I'm recording it as if I'm recording it on the track. So once I'm recording, it's a one take. And if I like the song again, 20 minutes. If it's something, you know, short notice, something that somebody just sending me, they want to feature. If I'm dedicated to it, no lie, like it don't take me long, bro. No longer than 25 minutes. Like it's easy. Like it's shit like riding a bike, you know. Like it's just like you know what I'm saying. Like you an OG in the game. Like you know, like a lot of people sleep on you, and you know we all know you know the work that you put in. You know what I'm saying? Like we understand that, we see it, and not just with music. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about being a pioneer in the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. That shit like riding a bike, you never really lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can always. That's just like if you hustling and you go start working and you lose your job, you know for a fact you can always. You get what I'm saying? No matter what. So that's how I am.
Yeah, that's a good shout out. I'm glad you look at me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
My another question is, why do you think the 985 is so divided as one?
That's a good question. Can we be honest?
Be honest. That's what we want. We want originality.
Like, so you don't want no fabricated answers.
Nah. Not to make people it sound good for them.
Yeah, you don't want no answer that sound like I wrote it out of a book or something.
Like it's staged. I want the real deal. You heard?
Nah, I feel like we divided just because it's like a gift and a curse relationship with the artists, the producers. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, we in a small city, and I just feel like it'd be so many other reasons outside of music why niggas can't get along. And it'd be the outside noise that interfere with what's going on inside. And I just feel like everybody gonna have their own reason of why we divided. They might say, oh, you know, people gatekeeping. They might say, oh, they doing this. They got the money, they don't want to do this, but you gotta understand, like, music in the business we in, this shit only 20% talent, bro. Like the other 80% is business. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's hard for people to get. It's hard for somebody to persuade people to promote some shit that's not marketable. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, just because you feel like you marketable or just because you feel like you rap good, that don't make you a great artist.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
your beliefs. That's what you think.
Right. And you just gotta understand, like you gotta be well rounded. You gotta be well balanced. Like, you're not gonna pick a. It's just like when you starting a 2K. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you playing 2K and you starting your player, you don't want him to just have 89 shooting and 0 rebounds, 0 defense, 0 handles.
You're not gonna win.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta have more to bring to the table to where whenever these people see you and they notice you, they look at you like a business. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like we don't have enough. We just don't have enough unity. Like, we just haven't figured out a way to come together as one and as a collective to just try to figure out, hey, look, what we need to do. Because it's not really about money. Everybody getting money from the 985. Let them tell it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, if everybody getting money, it shouldn't be no issue for us to put some shit together and just
looking
make
like
shit
they
work.
getting money.
I mean, you know, I don't count nobody's pockets, but I'm just saying, I don't hear nobody in their music saying that they broke.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, and that's fact. So
now what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? I want to go into the bucket questions. You heard me?
Yeah.
These random questions that have been made up.
Yeah.
And I just stick my hand in here and I take one out. You know what I'm saying? And let's see what it is.
Oh, dude, you ready?
How many kids do you want?
How many kids do I want? To be honest, I just want a boy and a girl. That's it. I already got a girl, but I'd take another boy and a girl, and we'd be good with that.
Okay.
That's the end of the legacy.
That's it. You don't want a 4-piece.
No, I don't want a 4-piece.
Okay. So y'all see my boy. He just want 2.
My kid.
You want a boy and a girl. So what happens when you don't get that boy and you just get them 2 girls? Is you gonna keep striving till you get that young junior Cam?
Nah, we ain't doing all that because my kids gonna be spoiled, and they already gonna be spoiled to the point that where they don't like to share. So, you know, the more money we make, the more money we bring in. You know, they split that dividedly amongst themselves, and you know, it's in their hands after that. But we ain't just about to keep having kids like that. We ain't doing that. Man, y'all better start being smart, letting these women in Hammond trap y'all like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know they'll get you. Y'all gotta be cool with that.
Then they go them papers. You know what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
You know. So my other question is, what do you think makes an all-around artist? Like, a whole package. You know what I'm saying? Not just I can rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than rap, singing, everything, what the whole body of work of an artist, like a Michael Jackson or Prince, them real artists.
Again,
you know what I'm saying?
Again, what I just said, you got to be marketable. You got to have an image for this. Every great artist that you just named had that of what I'm speaking about. You know, they had they branded themselves well. You know, even if you didn't like Michael Jackson singing, you loved the way he danced.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you didn't like the way Prince looked, he still was a great musician. You fell in love with his musicianship. You know what I'm saying?
All instruments.
So it's like, you just gotta be marketable. You gotta have the image for this. You know, like, cause ain't nobody gonna really take you serious. Because nowadays, when you picture a rapper, what you picture? Jewelry, the cars, the clothes, the money.
A fake facade.
Right. So we didn't normalize that to where that's what a rapper's supposed to look like. So it's like, you know, you gotta look like that. You had like
to sell yourself.
You gotta look like that. You know what I'm saying? Money stay with money. So if you look like money, you know, and you have these
money.
Yeah, if you have these conversation starters like Rolexes, and you know, like I talk about a lot of that in my music, but not because I'm trying to shit on niggas. I'm trying to really give game and let niggas know these are quality pieces that start conversations. These are pieces that'll get you in the rooms where you need to go and talk to these people, and they'll have a better outlook on you whenever they look at you. Like, I can't, like, Mayne Trayne not gonna offer me a $10,000 deal to sign for two mixtapes, and I got on a $15,000 watch. That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm saying is the conversation is different when you own these types of pieces. You get what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure when you go to the bank and like, let's just say you want a business loan, and you could probably get the max.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna go up in there without a blueprint, and you're gonna have everything you need in order. They might say, what assets you have already, and you got all of these assets already. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all hand in hand. You gotta have these things to go to the next level. That's all I'm saying. If you want to go to the next level,
well, definitely. Because I'm I'm in the process of gonna get an equity loan now. You know what I'm saying? And do some fantastic shit. I ain't gonna put nobody up on yet. Until,
yeah, we tuned in. We tuned
you know what I'm saying? But you niggas know what it is with me.
We tuned in.
My other question is, do you think you should be considered a baby goat around here in a 985?
In my own personal.
And why do you think you should be considered a baby goat?
Hold
on. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Baby, like I say, not meaning you not a goat, you's a goat. I said this last time. You know,
still the same breed.
Yeah, meaning that you grow, you got so much to go. You so young, you got so much to go, and you are already a goat now at the age that you are now with the music. You know what I'm saying? So I call you a baby goat. No disrespect. You gonna become the goat in a minute. You know what I'm saying? The big goat. You know what I'm saying? So elaborate on that. What you think about that?
I don't consider myself a baby goat, only because, like, I'm my biggest critic, right? So it's like Kobe Bryant had a saying, you know, they asked him, it was like, how do you feel to be up, 3-1? He was like, the job's not finished. Like, it's a lot of work to be done. Job's not done. So like, I feel like that. I feel like, I put enough work into where people notice me, and they know when I drop some music, like, what to expect. Not just as far as numbers, but I mean, like, I'm gonna have a quality song, I'm gonna have a quality flow, like, everything gonna be on point to where it's supposed to sound. So, I give myself credits to that part, but I don't feel like it's nobody's job to look at me like a baby goat. It's my job. Like, I gotta work harder just to make the ones who don't know me now. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I don't wanna give myself that praise and say, like, I'm just a baby goat. I appreciate it, like, I love it, but
I really think you're a goat. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, I do, and you're not the only one. But that's just my point. Like, I don't want to get content
with thinking you're a goat.
With thinking I'm a
go
goat.
No further than
that. Like, I gotta go further than that. So if I'm a goat, it's still a lot of processing to be done. It's a lot of training to go on to get me to the next step to be the goat. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Switch over from being a goat and transform into a ram. You know what I'm saying? Start ramming shit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta understand, even a baby wagyu is still baby wagyu. You feel me? Like, no matter how you put it. I'm just saying, so hey.
So I'm gonna go back to the bucket. The bucket questions, you hear me? These randoms, What's your favorite movie out of Menace Society and Boys in the Hood, and why?
Menace to Society. And Menace to Society just because I think they had a better overall storyline.
Right.
Like it come like the first 2 minutes, like you trapped, and you inside that store with them boys.
Deer in the headlights.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
You trapped right then and there. I like no shot. Like I love Boys in the Hood too, but I just feel like that was more of a that was more one of those incidents where it was like, oh, Ricky could have made it type shit. Where Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society was more so this every day. This ain't just out in Compton.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this right here in Grace Quarters, this right here in Moon, and this right here in Lincoln Park.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's more relatable. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a more relatable time. Like it wasn't nobody that didn't want to be Kane and have a Mustang on Dayton's and Vogues.
I wanted to be old dog. You know what I'm saying?
To each his own. To each his own.
You know what I'm saying?
Old dog was pressure. Old dog was pressure.
Yeah. And then, but me personally, I roll with Boys in the Hood because the reason I just loved the whole storyline, you know what I'm saying, from the growing up to being to what it was to I just can't still sometimes want to cry when Ricky. God damn, Ricky zigzag or do something. Goddamn. You've been playing fucking football a long time. You've been breaking through tackles and doing all this, and you gonna run straight. God damn, Ricky, you know what I'm saying? So I always gotta get in a cry, chill up on that part. Even though I done watched it hundreds and hundreds of times, you know what I'm saying? I still get that. And then also I lost both of my brothers. One of my brothers got killed and be on 38 Mayne. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace.
My other little brother, Reginald Williams, goddamn, he and him quit pitch. His best friend, they got killed in a car accident, burned to death. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace.
You know, so it really hurts me to see Boys in the Hood, but with that part coming because it do something to me. You know what I'm saying? A little emotional. But moving on, I'm gonna give you another question. The other question is, what's one thing you want to tell these new youngsters what's rapping? What to do that you didn't do, and get in the game, bless them with some jewels like that coming up in this rap game.
Learn the business. Take time out and learn the business. Even if it's not like, even if you, bro, like, listen, learn the business. That's first and foremost. Just because, again, like, it's a lot of young rappers. I'm talking 11, 12, 13 years old. They starting to rap and they understand how to make music, but it's like, what good is it gonna make for you to make a great song that you don't even know probably is like a hit song, and you don't know the business, and you go upload that song on iCloud or iTunes or SoundCloud, whatever you may do, you know what I'm saying? And by you not knowing the business, a bigger rapper and I'm not saying this is gonna happen, I'm just saying, like, you gotta learn the business first, you know what I'm saying? Learn that you can start getting paid for certain things. You know, like, you're supposed to get paid if you own your name. If you, like, learn about a press kit, learn about, owning an LLC, and learn about, S Corps, and learn about how, you can make this really, really into something that can get you paid. Like, that's what
ass cap and all that.
Yeah, like, you got your BMI, like, learn the business first, you know what I'm saying? Because it's people who my age and they still ain't learned the business. They just dropping on YouTube,
And hoping to blow.
Yeah, no shade to that either. No shade to them.
It do happen.
No shade to them. I'm just saying, like, because a lot of people don't know, but that's why I'm here. Like, I want to be informative and let people know, like, because to be honest, it's so much talent, bro. Like, I can go on and on and on about everybody that got all the talent right now. And to be honest with you, if we going parish for parish, ain't nobody seeing Tangible Hope. And that's my take on it. We got whatever genre of music. Whatever genre of music. Anybody you want to go get, Tangible Hope got somebody for that style of music.
I got one nigga, shouts out to that nigga, you know what I'm saying, TD, what makes the beats.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is a monster all around the board, from singing to rapping to everything, you know what I'm saying? His Just Do Day coming, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to TD, you know what I'm saying? That's my little homie, you know what I'm saying? The boy can, any genre of music, cowboy, western, whatever, goddamn, he on his shit.
Yeah, he
you know what I'm saying? He should have been gone, or somebody should have linked up with that boy and put him in a better position. And I ain't saying no name, but
he definitely one of them.
You let something good go. You hear me? But the other question is this: who's your favorite rapper in the 985, man?
In what category of music?
We gonna rap, you know what I'm saying?
Just pure rap.
We,
like,
I
rap?
mean, cause yeah, we ain't worrying about the singers right now. We just strictly rap, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, look, I'm gonna say
Well, if it's a rapper what can sing, then it's different.
Nah, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say like my favorite rapper in the 985 would probably have to be Toombs.
Fish, you got another one.
Toombs.
God damn it, shit.
Toombs. But I will say this. My most listened to rapper in the 985
okay, that's
is T-Man.
The truth.
T-Man is my most. It's like it's T-Man, it's TJ. Cause you gotta understand, like just cause I rap the way I rap, like I'm still from here. Like I grew up under this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I hear this all day, every day. So it's like, and I actually know the people I'm talking about too. So I know for a fact how they living, I know their story, that which make it even more beautiful, which plays into their image. So it's like T-Man would be my most favorite listened to artist. Tunes would probably be my favorite rap, just lyrics, informative, well-rounded. It would have to be him for sure. And well, that's just those categories.
Hey, don't blame his heart. You know what I'm saying? His brain is not.
Because it's just categories. It's different. Like you gotta understand, everybody different, bro. So it's like, you know, I don't really know.
Your two pictures.
Tweet one of them.
Tweet is the nigga.
Tweet one of them. You get what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Tweet don't make the music T-Man make.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling you, like, it's just so many categories on when we say what's my favorite. Like, is you got so many. Like even Cal. Shout out to Cali. One of the
with me, Cali. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna pick it back on Tweet. Tweet is not. Some people look at Tweety as just a club banger. You know, that's what he get paid to do, so that's what the fuck he really doing. And it's kind of hard to switch over and get people to start listening. But Tweety is way more than a club banger. You know what I'm saying? When that boy puts some shit together, he really can put some shit together. He just giving you what's making him some fucking money. You know what I'm saying? That's what he supposed to do. He keep going with that bag at, you know what I'm saying? And it's be taking a chance to try to jump out of giving motherfuckers club bangers, goddamn it, to trying to make music for people just to ride around and listen to. But he could throw a little and maybe it's in his new CD what's gonna be coming out.
But he at a point to where he ain't even really gotta do that. Like
that's right.
Again, we watched he's another one. We watched his story.
Right.
Like had front row seats in his story. So why would he listen to any of this, not the interview, but I'm saying why would he listen to or entertain any top 5 talk when it's like he's one of the ones who's actually getting paid for what a lot of people want to do. You know what I'm saying? And like, we're not talking about like 200 a show and you doing one show a night, maybe 2 shows a month. Like, we talking about a guy who actually feeds, you know, then bought his mama cars and, you know, then made a nice well-being for himself. Yeah, like
he's doing
multiple tours, like doing multiple things. So like, we gotta make sure that we give artists like him his flowers whenever we got the platform.
He know he always got them from me, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And now we gonna jump back to Cal, you know what I'm saying? Cal, goddamn it, like that's one of my biggest inspirations when I run it with T and Cal. And we used to be in the studio, me, Graydon, G-Ride, Slugger, HP. We always in the studio on sleep, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Cal be like, well, look, man, I'm not finna write no second verse for this. I want y'all boys to jump on the best verse to win, goddamn it. So he'll be writing his verse. We all writing our verse. Mm-hmm. This one made me become the rapper and writer that I am, like for as writing something fast.
Yeah. Man,
Cal will be in that bitch, goddamn it, 7-8 minutes. Bum, 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 bum. He done wrote his damn verse. He in the booth recording, dropping ad-libs and all type of shit, goddamn it. Nigga taking us 30 minutes, 40 trying to get a fire-ass verse, you know what I'm saying? Like, that showed our rap acting skill was not where they was at, supposed to be at. We started struggling trying to get this. Then this man over here writing on a whole nother beat, you know what I'm saying? He know I ain't lying, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, God damn. But I knew that was his job. T put him in a position to make that his job. We had to leave the studio and go to a job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cal, that was his job, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna do nothing but perfect it more and get better at your craft. So he had mastered that shit. But shouts out to Cal for motivating me. So when I got my studio, it wasn't, I knew I could rap good, but it was more concentrating and focusing on rapping fast, getting my shit done fast, strong, and know that it's still gonna be pressure. I rushed it, but I know how to say it now.
Right.
I know how to get my delivery down. I know how to say it. I can write some bullshit and say it in my rap voice the way I want to say it, and that bitch gonna be hot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you could too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely.
you know, I could take some bullshit to just make it hot. But we going back to the bucket list again. You heard me? Random question. Do you think you can beat Kelly one-on-one in basketball?
Man, look, I'm gonna be honest. On a bad day, if I catch him on a bad day where he just don't feel like, you feel me, he up the par, yeah, I'ma smoke him.
Oh, you hear that, Kelly?
But
this on Goat Talk.
But look, hold on, check this out, cause I gotta give it to bro. Like I come up under him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so this not me saying I'm a shit on him. We compete. Like this how we talk.
We know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not on his team and he not on my team, we talking to each other like this. Like this is what it is. Like, and guess what? We going to 12. He may have 10 out of 12. You know what I'm gonna tell him? You ain't scoring on me. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying he can't tap into that mode. That's big bro. You feel me?
Right.
You know, we compete.
Don't get him mad.
I ain't gonna let him. I ain't gonna just say on TV. He just gonna whoop me now. We ain't doing that.
Can't let me see this dropping comments, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's my boy, man. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Hey, this is the other question. What should we be expecting out of you in the next couple months?
Oh, so this is really what I haven't told nobody. So a lot of people been asking me and inquiring about my music as far as like when you dropping something. So we actually done with the project. The tape is done. It's sealed.
Yeah, I hear.
It's sealed already. We just waiting on.
Out here on Goat TV first.
Yeah, we just waiting on cover art for the tape. It's done. The tape will be done completely and finalized, like and ready to drop after the cypher that we gonna be attending. Right. You know, make sure y'all tune into that.
Try to smoke some.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a big announcement about the cypher. I mean, about me dropping my tape after the cypher, and we're gonna see how things go. Carrying on with that, we got some music that we've been promoting towards New Orleans way, trying to get the ears of a couple people that we think may be interested. I don't want to say no names because I don't want to jinx it, but you know, it's crazy right now. I'm pretty sure everybody got an idea, but you know, it's crazy right now. And we just hoping that everything fall through right with the paperwork, and we hoping everything is just, you know, on the up and up. That way we don't have to question nothing. And if it is, you know, that'll just be another dub for the 985, bro.
Another win.
Another win. We up again, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we want to keep it, really.
I know y'all looking at my hair, you know what I'm saying? I put that on because this 38 Mayne Trayne Goat TalkTv, so I put the horns on and let you know I'm a goat. You heard me? But
that's iconic.
Moving on from that, this how do you think the battle between you and George would have ended if y'all haven't stopped it right now?
We probably would have just been going back and forth, cause like I'm like, to be honest with you. So what people don't know about George is like, I like George music. I feel like a lot of people may not agree. Maybe they will, maybe they don't. But you know, to each his own. You know, I'm not biased when it comes to this. Like, I'm just a true, you know, musician that listens and understands. So I like George music, bro, honestly. And what I did was I basically gave George an alley-oop and told him, you know, what we was gonna do, and came up with a strategic way for him to get the views that he's attracting now, and it worked out. It was never really a real issue as far as beef. It was just more of a strategic way for him to get the views and the numbers that he deserved. And if we would have had to keep going back and forth just to get everybody tuned in, that's what it would have been. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not just about me and him going back and forth. Now, maybe they are watching just to hear what we have to say about one another, but at the end of the day, you got 30,000 people tuned in, bro. I mean, goddamn.
Doing numbers now.
I mean, you feel me?
You know
So, I mean, at this point, it's like you just got to take advantage of it. And George, to me, is just one of them guys to where, you know, he great at what he do, bro. Like, you know, he in his own lane. He's satisfied with that. He's not trying to be the rapper that's saying he got this, he got that. He just also being true to himself, what I stated earlier. And I just feel like, you know, now don't get me wrong, he have flaws just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying in his music. I'm just saying, you know, in his character, you know, like we all do. You know, whether it's confusing arrogance with confidence, whether it's self-esteem, whether it's self-consciousness, whatever it may be. Like, he battling things too, but he got, like, what I like about George is that George got enough time to develop whatever he want to develop because he's mastered. It's almost like when you go to school and you got an English teacher, you got first hour, second hour, third hour, fourth hour, and all these teachers teaching different courses, and it's like George has passed all the classes. He just need extracurriculars to pretty much
extra credits and shit.
He just need extra credit just so he can get what he gotta go to go here. You get what I'm saying? So it's not much that he gotta work on, bro. Like, it's just about him finding his own identity and him understanding that, you know, ain't nobody gonna change the way he feel about himself unless he changed it.
So when I had a talk with George and I was telling him, like, I know you were cocky and arrogant a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And we all supposed to be. We should be. That's what I'm gonna say. I told him, I say, stop worrying about what people think about you being cocky and arrogant. Right. Because guess what? You know who the biggest cocky and arrogant motherfucker in the game right now is? Kanye. And you see where he at? If he wasn't cocky and arrogant and doing shit the way he wanted to be, he wouldn't be where he at now.
But listen, I'm gonna piggyback off that. You know why Kanye arrogant? And Kanye's arrogant because he was raised by a parent who told him, don't let nobody tell you that you can't do nothing. Don't let nobody tell you you're not the best at what you do. You're supposed to feel like this. So you can just imagine how lifelong that lasted on him up until, you know, he got to the age he is now, bro. Right. This ain't happened overnight. He been feeling like this because his mama instilled in him at a young age, you the best. You know what I'm saying? So that's just another life lesson that I think we ought to be doing with our children too. Like, stop teaching them to be humble, bro. Like, look at the definition of being humble. You know, like, do that sometimes. Google that and look at the definition of being humble sometimes. I don't think you would want to raise your kid just to be humble. You want him to be the next Kobe. You want him to be the next Barry Bonds. Look, he gotta be aggressive. He gotta want to compete. It gotta be in him.
He gonna get ran over.
Yeah, man. It gotta be on him.
That's where the weak kids come in at. You know what I'm saying? Now, we going back to the bucket.
Yeah.
We go back to the bucket.
Yeah.
You heard?
Man, you got some fire questions, man. God damn, what the fuck?
Who do you think the best out of Tupac and Biggie, and why? You heard me?
Biggie.
You going Biggie?
Biggest,
more lyrics.
Biggest smokes Pac. The way niggas rapping now, Biggie was rapping like that then.
Right. Okay.
So I'm just saying, if we're talking about present time, can Tupac make a song right now and that shit just go crazy?
Well,
if Tupac was alive right now, could Tupac make a song right now and that bitch gonna do better than what Biggie gonna do?
I won't give you my example. You gonna say people change from that, you know what I'm saying, revolve from how they were rapping. I feel like if Tupac and Biggie wouldn't have died, a lot of mumble jumble rap ass shit wouldn't come in because they'll still be at the top of their game and everybody still be looking up to them and not trying to even bring a new sound in. They'll be trying to East Coast, West Coast type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, right, they'll probably be on their deadline right now. We're probably just coming in with this new mumbo jumbo Migo type shit, you know what I'm saying, to be coming in right now. But when it comes down to making a real song, Pop gonna bring tears to your eye. How many niggas fell victim to the street? Rest in peace, my nigga. That's a heaven for a G. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
But that's not.
Dear mama, man.
I understand that. That's a classic. That's a classic. Yeah. But you asking me who better, and I'm telling you why. Right. Biggie was gonna be better, bro. Like, he was gonna be better, but the music he was making then
was before time.
It was way before, because guess what? You can play them songs right now, and niggas still gotta rewind that shit and double back and be like,
that boy really put metaphors down.
That's what I'm trying to, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I get it. I love both of them.
That's what I'm trying to. It's like
I got what you're saying.
Like, I'm not picking one, but at the same time, if I had to, it would be bigger. You gotta understand, Pac wasn't no dumb nigga either. This nigga went to a school for fine arts. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was intelligent, bro. Like, he was real smart. Again, one of the hardest niggas in rap, one of the most thuggish niggas in rap. Was a genius. Not just a lyrical genius. I'm saying he was smart, bro. Like, he had the IQ of, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
That's why they say, you know, when people have their own beliefs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna roll with Biggie, I want to roll with Pac. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's
That's a
debatable.
great battle.
It's
That's a great
You know what I'm
battle.
saying? So I'm gonna go back to the bucket list one more time because the
battle.
bucket list had a nice. That was a nice little something right there. You hear me? So let's see. What's your favorite liquor, and what's the craziest thing you done while being drunk?
Ooh, my favorite liquor. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really drink, but when I do drink, I drink tequila. So I'm gonna probably say like some Patron or some Casamigos, something like that. The craziest thing. I think the craziest thing I did when I was on liquor was we was in Houston and we was at a strip club and I had got so drunk. We was walking out and the girl who was in our section, she was dancing and shit. She came by me and they must have knew we had money, I guess, or whatever the case may be. But my keys had fell out my pocket, so she was bringing me my keys. And she was like, "You wasn't going nowhere if I wouldn't have brought you your keys. You ought to give me some money." So, so I was like, "I got some money. Come in my car. Come in my car." So we get to the car. Now I had to separated my one because we went to the strip club. I had to separated my ones from like
from
my
big
bag from the big bills. All right, so I'm so drunk. I'm thinking that the bills is somewhere else and the ones is where they supposed to be. No. So when I told her reach up in there and grab us some money, she just reached. She didn't look. Honest story. She didn't look. She just reached up in there. And she just grabbed it. She was like, "Oh, these feel new. These feel new." So I'm like, "Yeah, just grab you a bunch of them. Grab you something." Boom, she grabbing it. I said, "You got enough?" She like, "No." She grabbing again. So look, she walk out and she don't say nothing. She stuff it in her purse. So look, we driving back and we going to go get food at IHOP. We going to IHOP to go get some food. And when we make it to IHOP, it's time for me to pay my bill and shit. So I'm going in my pocket. I'm like, damn, I got buku one, man. You feel me? I was like, hold on, let me go to the car. I don't want to pay you like that. Because my bill was like $80, $90. No, I think it was like $90. So I'm like, I don't want to pay you like that. Let me go. I don't feel like counting them ones. When I go to the car, can't find the money where it was supposed to be. I opened the compartment in my Mercedes where the big bills was, and I just see the money just spread over. And now I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, I told that bitch to grab
whatever she want.
You feel me? So look, I was so mad and so drunk. I knew how much I had. I knew how much I initially had, but I was so mad I didn't even count. I didn't want to know what it was because I had told her to take so much. But that was a funny story. I came back in Waffle House. I was like, man, this bitch, I know I just gave this bitch $10,000 It was just one of them incidents though, man.
Yeah, you don't do no shit like that no more, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So this is another question that I want to ask, you know what I'm saying? Honest opinion, you know what I'm saying? We here at Goat TV, so we want the honest opinion.
All right.
Do you think the battle between the kid, AJC, and George is dead, or do you think the kid gonna bomb back, like Pop, hit him up?
Nah, honestly, I think he did enough. I think it's over. I think on both ends of the sword, it was great.
Right.
It was great. It was great to watch. It was great to listen to. I feel like AJ was very, very well rounded and balanced and everything. Like he just had, like
a lot of charisma.
Yeah, like a lot, not just charisma though, like a lot of, it was just all over. Like, again, like I just said, you can't just have rebounds and, not have a scoring, he was all over. Like he was just all over. Quadruple double, double, whatever you wanted to say. Now I will say this, like when it came to George, the only thing, I love George's flow, I loved his response, and I loved the comeback. What I hated the most about George was that it took him so long to respond. Like that was my only thing. Was it worth it? Yes.
The wait was worth it.
The wait was worth it, but I hate the fact, as a fan of hip hop, as an MC, I hate the fact that it took him to respond as long as it did. And I understand, we all grown, we got shit we got to do, tend to and family, but this is what you want to make money off of. This is what you want to do. You know what I'm
You
saying?
signed up for this to go to Irving.
This come with the territory.
You gotta be ready to go on the front line when they call.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but like I say, I do respect the fact that he even responded. I fell in love with the response. I loved the diss. It was well worth the wait. I just didn't like the fact it took so long. That's the only thing that that dragged me about that whole situation.
I loved his flow pattern and his delivery.
He did his thing.
He was impeccable.
AJ spaz too.
Yeah, I ain't taking enough from there. What AJ did some bing bam pow pow, bing bam pow pow pow, pow 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 bing pow. You know what I'm saying? He did do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He danced around that bitch. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Bitch, pay attention. Listen. I ain't done with you yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
This
we gonna go back to the bucket. We gonna go back to the bucket.
That shit was crazy.
Let's go. What's the most important thing to you in life?
Family.
Hey, that's number one.
Family.
You know what I'm saying? But I really would win with God, then we would win with family.
I mean, that's a no-brainer. I just be feeling like people know that already.
Yeah.
But for those who don't guide, but mine after that would be family, like family, bro. Like
okay, that's what it is. Family. That's always comes second. God comes first. But we're gonna go to the bucket again. You know what I'm saying? Cause we get ready to wrap this segment up. If rap don't work, what is your next plan?
It's a couple things we doing right now actually. So I actually brought Duke with me. This is Duke, one of the top line Frenchies that I do own. So I've been investing my money in the dogs a lot lately, trying to just get some of the like